step of the way. Doom, 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 doom. Hopefully it'll be doom, doom. Hey, what's up, Abby? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Hey, if you got any questions for me, drop them in the chat. I also just want to let you know that I'll be setting up a website soon. So if you guys, I want to be able to like form a cool community with you guys. So if you guys want to hit me up with your email, yeah, good to see you too. If you guys want to drop your email in the chat, or you can share it with me through private DM, just let me know. I've got a lot of cool offers I want to send you guys, and we can like create and form a cool community together. So if you guys want to be a part of that, just drop your email in the chat, or you can send me a private DM. But looking to collect some email addresses just so I can like start getting stuff ready for the website. So I'd love to have you guys as a part of this community. But yeah, so let's go and get some stuff started. So I guess I don't know if you guys have checked out the song, but let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think? What kind of questions you guys have? If you got anything, let me know in the chat. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. Let's see. You guys don't got anything. I'm gonna show you guys this cool element. So if you guys have one of my favorite things in songs to add is an element of humming. So that's something I really that I put in this song that really just added an element of the frustration. Because if you guys have checked out the song, you know it's about, you kind of know the theme behind the song. It's just about the struggles I've been going through and like God and like where are you, things like that. And so I feel like whether you're a religious person or not, you can definitely relate to this. And I'm sure we can all experience, times of darkness where we're just like, hey, I'm working so hard in all these different things. I'm trying to go places and like, but it feels like everything's falling apart. It feels like nothing's working out. So I just wanted to show you guys this cool element. I added some humming and I kind of layered it with an acoustic guitar. So I thought this was cool. So here we go. Right, here's the layering. So that's with the acoustic guitar, and then I want to show you guys this part because my friend Allie played this wonderful piano part, so I got to show you guys this. It sounds so cool. But this is with the piano part. Yeah, that piano part sounds so beautiful. She did a really good job on that. But so yeah, so if you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. Feel free to let me know any questions, things you want me to talk about related to the song. But just thank you guys for being here. Much appreciated. Really appreciated. So grateful to see you guys. And if you stick around for a couple more minutes, I got a treat for you guys. So something you won't want to miss. So if you stick around for a couple minutes, you'll get that. But yeah, if you got anything, let me know. So if you want me to talk about. So let's see. Hey, what's up? Thank you guys so much for being here. What got me into music? That's a good question, actually. So, it was a couple years ago. Actually, I shall go back even farther than that, because I've honestly been playing instruments pretty much my whole life. But it's funny because at first I didn't really like practicing instruments. Like I started on piano. I didn't really like playing the piano. I went to lessons like every week. Didn't really like playing piano at all. But eventually, over the years, I went off to a boarding school and they had like a really cool music program, and just at the school, like I think just the music program that we had there really just developed my love for music. And so from there I started writing songs, and I just saw the power of music because we had the contemporary ensemble program. That was what the program was called. And a lot of the songs that we played, it was almost like a band, but it was a class, and a lot of the songs that we played were contemporary. And before that, I'd never really been exposed to contemporary music. I was mostly exposed to like Christian music, and just like classical music, because that's what I played in my piano lessons. So, being exposed to the contempt program at my school really just it sparked a love in me for contemporary music, and I got exposed to it. And then I was like, hey, it'd be cool to start writing stuff like this. So then I started writing, a lot of rap music mixed with pop, and so that's really how I got into music. I thank the contemporary ensemble program at my school for my love for hip hop and songwriting. So that's really how I got into music. I see you're a producer. You're a producer, right? Or are you an artist or producer, or both? Let me know in the chat. Let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much what got me into music. Yeah, it's just, and I say this all the time, but music is just a way. Okay, both. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I kind of do a little bit of the same, but yeah, music is just a way for me to express myself and just get out those emotions. I can remember so many times when okay, gotcha, mainly artists though. Yeah, I'm gonna check out some of your stuff later on. I feel like I checked out some of your stuff, but I'll check it out later on after this. But also for, yeah, I think I said that. Okay, so, but yeah, so I can remember so many times in class just like writing songs because a lot of times I would write songs and I feel bad because lately I've been focusing more on like the promotional stuff of being an artist, because being an artist there's so much behind the scenes and there's so much promotional stuff. Like you wouldn't, if you're an artist of course you understand, but if you're not, you wouldn't understand. There's so much that you wouldn't believe. It's like promotional stuff, just gathering, marketing your music, figuring out that is a whole, that's just, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot combined with the music. So lately I've been focusing a lot on the marketing side of things, but I can remember a couple years ago, in high school, just writing songs sometimes in class, not really paying attention because I just wanted to get out my emotions. Sometimes when I was having a bad day, I would just like sit down to write songs, just get my feelings out. So that's one thing I can always remember. But yeah, I've always just loved music. It's been awesome. So and actually I'm gonna get to that treat real quick. So if you guys actually let me back up. Let me talk a little bit more about the song so we get back to that. But yeah, this song, and as I like to express, this is more of a Christian music genre, and yes, I am a person of faith, but, whether you're a person of faith or not, I feel like the song Prayers I just dropped, I feel like you can really relate to this because, the song is just about, I've been going through a rough time for the past years. I've been through a whole lot of things that happened in my life, and it felt like back to back to back. It's one thing after another. 2019, all these things happened, and 2020, all these things happened. And I'm still kind of dealing with a lot of this stuff now, but I feel like I'm in a better place at this point. But this song is kind of written just at a low point, and I just kind of was expressing like, hey God, where are you? Where are you? Like, I'm praying all the time, and like, can you hear my prayers? And if you guys have heard there's a Bible verse in Matthew 7. It says, ask and it shall be given, you seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened. Everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks shall be open. So, it's like God, like he answers prayers, but, he doesn't give you everything you want, and I understand that, but I kind of just felt like God wasn't answering any of my prayers. It was like he was saying no to everything, and I was so frustrated. And, if you're not a religious person, it's kind of just like if you're chasing a dream, it's just like everyone's telling you no. It's just like, when am I going to get a yes? It's kind of the same thing. Persistence is what God looks for in prayer. So it's kind of frustrating, but let's see, you say it can be really tough. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. This is true, yeah. Definitely all parts. It's frustrating because it just like there's so much to being an artist. It's not, and I think people don't realize sometimes it's not just being an artist. It's the marketing, the performance, there's so many aspects. It's so true, especially if you're independent. It feels like there's a never-ending to-do list. It's so true. It can be frustrating to try to feel like you're being effective at everything, but I'm trying to find that balance still. It's that's crazy, yeah. No, actually, I think, yeah, I think, of course, as a songwriter, my favorite part is the performance, but, man, the marketing stuff is tough, because it's like, it's just really tough, because it feels like, you try all these different things, you market your music, some songs you may get a response, some songs you may not, some songs you may get engagement on, some songs you may not, and, I feel like once you do it consistently, you'll begin to see the engagement that you want, but, yeah, like you definitely said, it takes a lot of work, it takes grind, it takes consistency, so you just got to stick with it. And that's what I'm trying to remind myself of every single day, because it is hard. It's not easy. It can be frustrating sometimes when you don't get the engagement you want on a song, or like you don't get the plays that you were hoping. But, at the end of the day, I'm trying to focus less on numbers and more on just like putting out quality content and more on engagement, rather than just like, oh, I got like 1,000 streams, or like I got, 2,000 streams, something like that. So yeah, I'm trying to focus more on engagement rather than like numbers. But numbers do matter, and I hope I get to the point where I can get 1 million streams, or well, even 1,000 streams. Let's start there, because I haven't gotten there yet. So let's start there. So yeah, but that's kind of just the heart behind the song. Is just like, it's just a low place, and like, God wasn't answering any of my prayers, and it was frustrating. But I eventually learned that like, God still hears me, and, better things are coming. It's just not always in the way we want. And sometimes he doesn't answer prayers the way we want, but, he does answer them. But yes, he does answer them, and so I don't know, it's just always, I think, just holding on to my faith and having that to hold on to, because some days, I definitely have been struggling in my faith for a while, but at the end of the day, some days I realize, like, I don't really know what I'd do if I didn't have my faith, and like how I would navigate life. There's just so many unknowns, and like I just don't know what I'd do without my faith in life. So that's why I feel like I'm still holding on, because I know that God has a plan for my life, and there's something better that's coming out of this darkness, and I can't wait to see what it is. Even though it's been a pain to experience these past 2 years, but yeah. So yeah, he does answer prayers, and he is with me, and I try to recognize that. But I also wanted to say one more thing about the song. So my favorite part of the song is actually this part. So it's the second verse, and I'll play a clip for you guys. That's not it. Here we go. This pain is pushing me free. That's my favorite part of the song. And right after that, I talk in the second verse. Some of the lyrics are, why are you knocking? Why am I knocking if you're not inside? Sometimes it feels like, praying is like knocking, like going back to that verse, ask, seek, knock. It's like knocking. You're knocking on a door. Hey, God, wake up one day. Hey, God, can you let this happen? Next day, hey, God, and it feels like you're praying for weeks, months, years, and you don't see any results. Why am I knocking on the door if you're not inside? Everybody else's prayers are always answered but mine. Also, I started comparing my prayer life to other people's. So I kind of wrote about that and wanted to incorporate that in the song. Everybody else's prayers are always answered but mine. It feels like, this person's getting the things they ask for, but I'm praying for this every single day, and it's like I don't get anything close to what I asked for. But then this person prays like 2 times and they get what they asked for. It's like, God, why? It's just frustrating. Sometimes being faithful is rewarding, but it's definitely not always rewarding in the beginning. And I don't want to that's not a knock on like, anybody else who they pray twice and like they get what they want. Not to say that that person's not faithful, but it just feels like they didn't pray as often as I was. That's kind of what it felt like. So I started comparing my prayer life to everyone else's, and then how many more disappointments will I have to grind through? Like I said, back to back to back, things just kept happening. It's just like, how many disappointments am I going to grind through? Am I wasting all my time trying to find you? Am I wasting my time seeking after you, God? So that's kind of I think that's kind of the essence of the song. But as promised, I want to show you guys a real treat. So treat for you guys. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's get this in. I'm gonna play a clip of this for you. Sometimes praying gets in my nerves. It's hard to trust everything you say in your word. I feel silly talking to myself. My head is full of all this overwhelmed. God, why did this happen to me? You got the final decree. Yeah, but life's a little bit unfair. When am I gonna go upstairs? I have the urge to curse you and die. The pain is unsettled, I can't even cry. For over a year, I've been waiting for you to reply. God, can you hear my prayers? God, can you hear my prayer? God, can you hear my prayer? Say you love me, but it seems like you don't care. God, can you hear my prayers? Oh God, can you hear my prayer? Crying out for help because I know life isn't fair. Pain is overwhelming, it's so difficult to bear. You guys thought I was gonna play the whole thing. You guys gotta go check it out if you haven't heard the rest. The link in my bio. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the acoustic version, that's honestly, this is why I've been playing guitar for a while, but I've been really wanting to practice it lately because I felt like this would be the perfect song to play an acoustic version too. So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. I definitely want to record an acoustic version sometime soon, so you can be on the lookout for that. But alright guys, so yeah, I'm about to get out of here, but thank you guys so much for coming. And of course, I think as I mentioned earlier, if you're looking, I'm really working on a website and just getting that set up soon. So if you guys are interested in just being a part of that community, I really want to be able to send you guys some cool stuff, like of course updates on when I release new music, freestyles, merch, shows, things like that. But you guys will also get other updates, other fun exclusives that you won't be able to get on Instagram or anywhere else in social media. So I just want to be able to give back to you guys some of the support that you've shown me. So if you're interested, drop your email in the chat, or you can send me a DM afterwards. I'd love to have you guys be part of this community. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Wait, let me get this thing. EDM. Hold on, I'm gonna rock out good.